Hey folks, Mike Johnson here. If it's got wheels and an engine, you're in the right place. On this channel, we dive into car repairs, maintenance tips, and everything you need to keep your ride running smooth. If you're into cars and want to keep learning, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. All right, enough talking. Let's get into it.
Previously, the idea of buying a used car was not widely acceptable, probably due to the misconception of pre-ownership being equivalent, disowned. Now the scenario is somewhat different. As customers become increasingly practical and smart about investing time and money, a huge customer base welcomes used cars into their lives with open arms. The practice became a trend when the iconic Mercedes-Benz began selling certified pre-owned cars in the late 1980s. Tips for buying a certified pre-owned car. Why certified? There are many advantages to buying a certified used car. One being that the car has been inspected and repaired by experts, and usually comes with a warranty from the dealer or company. This makes the process less awkward than buying a car from the owner. Opted for a certified pre-owned car simply because I'm a new driver, and didn't want to spend a lot of money until I was confident with driving. Another reason was the fact that I could save a lot of money by buying a 1 to 2 year old used car. Yes, the loss of initial owners can be immensely profitable for owners later on. The value of a new car depreciates by almost 30% in the first year of sale. This means you can buy a car that's like new for less. Secondly, you also get leverage by negotiating the price, and yes, a good deal can be made, provided you know tact. So yes, certified cars are certainly achievable compared to buying a car first-hand. However, there are many aspects you need to evaluate before making your choice. Points to watch out for when buying a certified used car. If you think from the dealer's point of view, the whole concept of refurbishing old cars and reselling them to new customers is not a charity, but a profit-driven business. Undoubtedly, there will be hidden ways in which the dealer to manufacturer will want to maximize profits. Remember, prior research always pays off. Before you go to the dealership, you first need to determine the type of car you want, set a fixed budget and do some online research on model features, mileage, consumer reviews, current market value and resale value, and so on. Once you've done the math, the following points will help you carry out an in-depth evaluation to ensure you get a good deal. Inspect the car. You can prepare a checklist to ensure that all necessary areas are thoroughly inspected. The following checklist gives you the details that need to be examined. Tires. Check tire thickness and look for irregularities in tire wear. If the odometer shows kilometers traveled, the tires may be telling the truth if they look worn. Also, an irregularity at the front could mean that the vehicle's wheels and suspension are out of alignment. The exterior. Take a close look at the car's exterior and try to spot any damage such as dents, scratches, cracks in mirrors and paintwork. Gently rub any surface that appears to have been patchworked. Inform the dealer of the same. The interior. Inspect the car's interior for wear and tear. Check that the radio, music player, air conditioning, automatic window system and other functions are in working order. Don't forget to check the odometer. Sad to say, some dealers change the number of miles shown on it. However, inspecting the condition of the interiors can help you understand the authenticity of the odometer. Car coaster. This is a crucial area to inspect, as it can reveal the car's true condition. While the rest of the parts can be reworked, if the area underneath the car is rusty, you'll surely know it's time to move on to another option. The hood. Open the hood and check the condition of the engine and other parts. Check the car's oil. It should not be thick or dark in color. If it is, ask the dealer to change the oil and other necessary components. The trunk. The trunk of the car should be checked not only for its storage capacity, but also for the presence of the spare tire and the necessary tools that are part of the transaction. Make sure the dealer has all these things in place before driving the car home. Request a copy of the vehicle history report. If the car has been certified by the dealer, ask the representative to have you examine the points that qualify the car as certifiable. Usually, all major components are covered in the list. Another important point is to make sure that the certification is done by the manufacturer and not by the dealer. This is a very important point, as only a car certified by the manufacturer will be able to benefit from the services offered by the company anywhere in the country. As mentioned earlier, most certified cars come with warranties, however, it's your duty to evaluate what falls under the warranty. Most pre-owned cars come with a powertrain warranty, and you may have to pay extra dollars for extended coverage. Make sure the terms and conditions are clearly understood. For example, some warranties are short-term while others are not. You should also be aware of the costs associated with purchasing or renewing additional policies, such as 24-hour roadside assistance, bumper-to-bumper coverage, etc. Request return policy. You may want to ask your dealer about the return policy, if any. This is not a mandatory rule imposed by law, but there are a few dealers who provide such policies. The various terms used for this policy are the cooling-off period, the money-back guarantee, and no questions asked policy. Here, the dealer may offer to return the money within 3 days. If your dealer offers this facility, be sure to remove it in writing and review it carefully. Having a trusted mechanic inspect the car. There's a huge difference between owning a car and understanding a car. Based on the points mentioned above, if something seems to be not right about the car, it's advisable to have a trusted mechanic. Assess the car to erase all your doubts. Talk to the mechanic about any areas you're unsure about, and see what he has to say after the inspection. Negotiate the price. In conclusion, buying a certified used car can be a smart and rewarding decision if you approach the process with the right knowledge and preparation. Remember to do your research, check the vehicle history, and take advantage of the certification benefits. Always take the time to inspect the car and consider a test drive to ensure it meets your expectations. By following these tips, you can drive away with confidence, knowing you've made a well-informed choice. Happy car shopping!